We're down to the business end of the season, mate.
Yes, we are.
And are you look at the women?
Yes, we will have.
I know how you like looking at women. You're not allowed to touch them, but you look at them.
Come on, you're the same thing, aren't you?
I don't touch, I look. Big difference. Married for 26 years, man. I ain't touching anything, you know.
Yeah, because I can see what Karen will do to you.
Yeah, whack, whack. All right, let's go in Rock, Vegas.
Yes.
Rockhampton coming off that 13-point victory last week. Same two teams match up. It'll be Saturday night, the 25th of August, 7 p.m. at the Haigvold Stadium. It'll be rocking and rolling till the break of dawn. I noticed Jackie Zelinka's gone for Mackay. That hurts. You know, she's an inside player. She's gone to college, so she won't be there. But they still have Rachel Allenson, Luella Thomason, and Gillian Houghton, all, you know, top quality WNBL type players.
And they've got a really experienced players in Fiona McGrath off the bench. So
they're with a chance.
Yeah, they are in the chance, but you have to give it to Rockhampton. They've got their three top players: Chandra Jones, Savania Dowdell, and Nicole Romeo, and then you've got all the youngsters. I'm gonna have to give it to Rocky.
I think the top two three-point shooters in the league are playing in this game.
Yes.
Romeo and Kelly Payton for Mackay, so that could be a tool, but I think Mackay had a lot of turnovers last night enough to limit that and play a very good game and get it inside to Allison, who is a class above, I think. You know, she's a good Washington State native like myself, so she got to be quality. You know, they're a chance. There's no doubt a chance, but they'll have to play a very good game to beat Rocky in Rocky. But I don't know. You know, I just don't see it happening. I think losing Zelenka just hurts them a lot because it taxes their depth. And Rocky are playing well. You know, I expect to see a Rockhampton Gladstone final, so I'm tipping Rocky to win in a close game.
I'll go with that too.
Of course you will.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Next game in Bundy, Ipswich playing in Bundaberg. These teams have met, and I forgot to mention Rocky have beaten Mackay 2 times. So that I think that kind of plays into Mackay's favor. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
But I still sticking with Rocky. The next game is Bundy Ipswich, and Bundy won that first in just the last round 13 by 18 up in Bundy. Bundy are loaded, you know.
Basically, essentially, the last game that Ipswich played in the regular season. So
because they had a bye round. They've lost 3 in a row: Gladstone, Gold Coast, Gladstone, Bundy. Yeah. 3 playoff teams they've played. And I don't throw a whole lot into the fact that they've lost 3 in a row. But my issue is Bundy are deep. You know, admittedly, you know, Brenton Edwards is 2-0, making his playoff debut. I don't know who he's got sitting next to him. You know, if they do get this game, I don't expect they'll win their next one because, you know, I'm sorry, you know, you just don't have that experience in there. But because clearly Menpaw and Turner will be running the team, I would say, and probably the local Kelly, what's her name?
Carly.
Yeah. Kylie Gillis will be running that team. There's no doubt about it. But I just think they have too much talent. You know, Nadine will get the stuff done. Langford will get it done. They got Taylor. I just don't see them beating Bundy. Bundy are class. Bundy are a class act, and they're 13-3 record.
Yeah.
You know, it shows that they're a class act, and I think up there in Bundy, you know,
it will be just too tough.
I think it will be, and I think it'll be closer than 18, but I really don't think Ipswich have too much of a chance, really. Do you?
Well, there are some interesting matchups there, like Emma Langford and Rachel Menpaw, Yvonne Turner and Natasha Hess. Natasha Hess is one of the best defenders in the league.
She'd want to be.
Yeah.
My girl, Vaughn Turner. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well.
And then, you know, they've got the Munro, and I mean, they're just too much. All the guys brought in by the old coach.
Yeah.
It wasn't any good. He's pretty good at recruiting players there, but he wasn't too good at coaching them, apparently, according to the Bundaberg committee. But we'll see, and I'm predicting Bundy to win in spite of all the turmoil they have because they got a lot of damn talent. The last playoff game, it's a Sunday at the Southport School at 2 p.m. It's between the Gold Coast Rollers playing up the north side Northside Taylor Lily Willie Wizards. It's pretty much what you got to call them because they're a one-man band. I don't care what anybody says. One-man band. And that probably brings us to the whole thing. If they can get something out of Louise McLean, Katie Harris, the coach's wife, Victoria Aldred, and Greta Hollis, they're a chance.
Yeah.
You know, they need to get, because I just don't see Lily can get her 30, but they need to
They
chip
will
in.
miss two key players in Lorna Shepherd and Alana Gerhardt, who are both going overseas.
Yeah, they will, but I mean, you know,
And
I don't know if I call them key players because some games they play, other games they don't play. So they add to their depth.
it adds to the depth, but also like Gold Coast are still missing Beck Miles, who's pretty much out of the season. So I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to go with Gold Coast.
Yeah, well, Lily's coming off a Player of the Week, 31 and 25. She'll be the MVP. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Do you?
Not really.
I would say she probably won't be. And you know, if she gets really, really hot and they can drag someone else, you know, whether McLean or Harris or Aldred can, you know, chuck it 15, 20 and give a helping hand. But I just think, you know, when you got Abbott, Remick, Freeburn, Davis, Samantha Drescher, you know, and the young talent coming off the bench, I just don't think. I just
Zandy.
don't. I just don't think that they'll be able to go to it. And I'm ticking the Gold Coast to win.
Izzy Blizzard, Chillett. She used to play at San Diego University.
University of San Diego,
Yeah.
The Aztecs. Yeah. Right on, man. So I'm tipping the Gold Coast to win, and you know, that'll put a bit of strife to Gold Coast basketball, who apparently are struggling for the cash. So that's one team that they're going to have to pay for to go to the semis. I think that's in the pocket, but you know, it'll be interesting. I'm sure they'll find a way to scrimp and save, and you know, maybe talk to some of their high-heeled sponsors that they have to pay for that. But I'm picking Gold Coast to win. Sorry, Gold Coast, but I think they're going to win. You're going to have to come up with the cash, baby.
Yeah.
To make up the numbers in Gladstone.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Gold Coast.
And then if our tips go to the way we said it would pan out, so what are our matchups going to be?
I think it's going to be Gladstone, Gold Coast, and Rocky Mackay.
See, that's why whoever wins that game, it don't matter. You're just going up to make the numbers because you fodder. You know, Gladstone, whether it's Northside or Gold Coast, whoever wins that game is playing. You know, unless Ippy were able to knock off Bundy, but I don't see that. So I think we're probably going to have a Bundy Mackay and a Gladstone Gold Coast final.
Yeah.
The semis. So, yeah, I get the thought of, wow, we're making our season one game longer because no one's beaten Gladstone in Gladstone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.